Everybody, yes, I have no shirt on. Yes, I'm just about to start work at Fear of Blood. We're about to start shooting tonight. Wanted to let everybody know we took about maybe an hour off so we could watch the Walking Dead premiere. This is episode 1 recap of Walking Dead season 7. Let's talk about it now. Before I get started, let you guys know, heavy spoilers. Do not watch this video if you have not watched episode 1 of the show Right Hand Man. That being said, guys, you have been warned in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What just happened? I can't believe it. All season long, we have been waiting to find out what was going on. And I like Walking Dead. I'm going to start doing these episode recaps. I like Walking Dead a lot. You're going to see these for Game of Thrones. You're going to see them for Walking Dead. Stuff like that. Let's get to it. Glenn and Abraham have died. And it's hard to say that because all season long last year we were waiting. We were wondering, is Glenn dead? Is Glenn dead? Is Glenn dead? He wasn't dead. And now he's dead. And it's hard to think about that because obviously I love Glenn. He's been one of my favorite characters of the show. He's always been one of my favorite characters of the show. So it's very sad to see him go. I really teared up though when he said, Maggie, I'll see you there again someday. That made me cry. Now, Abraham, I knew it was happening. I knew Abraham was going to die. I figured it out all along. I figured one of those guys was going to die. It had to be Abraham. I figured if they killed Daryl, I would get upset. If they killed Rick, they would get upset. If they killed Carl, they would get upset. Let's talk about the big thing. Negan, played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I started watching Supernatural. I think he's great in that. Probably easily one of his best performances. I hate this guy, but he brings this charismatic to this character that I've never seen before. Negan is so great. He's so great. And there's something about Negan in the show that I don't know how, but this is like the perfect role for Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And, it's hard to say this because it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Easily one of the greatest actors of all time. He said many times, even recently, that he'd love to play Batman if he could. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, man, he killed it as Negan. I hate the character, though. I hate this character. This is like last year's Game of Thrones with that character. This is a character people are going to hate. They're going to really not going to like this character. Let's talk about the clip that we saw where Rick says, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I thought the fear, the pain in Rick's eyes was haunting. It was haunting to see because you see that Rick has been through hell and back. He lost his wife. He lost his best friend who was a cop, who was his partner. He lost so many people. He even saw he has this other girl that he fell in love with. He lost her too. His son lost an eye and he witnessed that. Rick has been through hell and back. And to see this and to see this is his enemy that he is this angry at, that is hard to say. I have to give credit though. The way they handled this was storytelling was awful. I thought the way they handled this was very different, very ambitious, but I didn't like the way they handled it. I thought they could have handled it a lot better. They kept teasing people, who's going to die? Who's going to die? Who's going to die? Commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. Who's going to die? Somebody dies. Commercial break. Somebody dies. Commercial break. They should have done better. I think the writing team should have done better with that. I thought that was poor. But I will say, is the scene that got me right here was when Negan told Rick, I want you to cut Carl's arm off. That scene infuriated me and made me understand, why would you want to do that to somebody? First off, my dad, if he was forced to do that, he couldn't do it because that's the part of being a father. You don't want to see your kids in pain. And yet in this moment, this very moment, we saw this. And Maggie getting up and saying, I'm going to find the people who did this and I'm going to take them out. And Rick was, this was a great episode. I didn't love it, but it was a great episode. And where they carry the bodies out at the end, I thought that was good. Very interested to see where the season goes. I'm very interested to see where the season goes. But this first premiere was great. This was a great premiere. So out of 5, I have technical flaws. I thought the story was not good at all. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for The Walking Dead Season 7 Episode 1 premiere. I think it was a good episode. It was a very good episode. It made me mad at points, but The narrative was all over the place. They could have done a lot better, but it's a good way to start season 7, and at least I'm giving it a shot. I don't know how long this show is going to keep going for. But that being said, guys, that is my review of The Walking Dead episode 1 of season 7, guys. What did you guys think of the show? I know it's a really hard episode to watch. What did you guys think of the show? Comment down below. Let me know what you guys all thought. Look for tomorrow, because tomorrow and Chris and Matt on Movies Podcast with Jake Damon himself is coming out. We're going to talk Tom Hanks, and we're going to talk about where the remakes taking Hollywood down the toilet. Look forward to that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later.